Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tides of Death. We have a good session coming up for you today. But first, let's check in with our players and our pirate facts. Does anyone have a pirate fact or a seafaring fact for us that does not involve eye patches? Yes. Jan, I see you raising your hand.
Yeah, I got a seafaring fact for you, Koibu. So we all know the ancient Polynesians settled a vast number of islands in the Pacific Ocean, spanning a huge area, greater than the area of all land masses combined. If you just look at where the islands are, and they didn't really have any technology for seafaring, for navigation. They did it all in a very clever way. They didn't have any compasses, they didn't have any sextants, they didn't have any telescopes or anything. It would or maps. They would literally just use mental maps of the night sky and measuring techniques to see where they would be. They would use the way that the sun moved and the way that the sun would shine on ocean currents to know where they are. And most notably, there was actually a technique that they used where they could see the reflection of lagoons from atolls in clouds if they knew what they were looking for, to look for islands on the horizon and stuff like that.
Did this technique have a name?
I don't think so, or I didn't see it at least.
Am I mixing them up? Was it called Dead Reckoning? I think that was the Polynesian. Maybe I'm mixing my shit up.
It might be, yeah.
I think I'm full of shit here. Never mind. I don't remember what that is after all.
Dead Reckoning is a type of navigation where you estimate your speed and position via throwing a rope in the water and then just guessing where you are on the map.
Yeah.
That's actually what you do.
Wow,
that's what's my experience too.
The Polynesian facts are amazing. Those guys did crazy ass shit way out in the middle of the ocean, far from anything. Amazing seafarers. Go ahead and take your 5% right there. And Potato, why don't you take 1% for telling me I'm full of shit?
I have a castle building fact. No, I'm good.
It's a bit like
I have a fact about cavitation bubbles.
Give it up.
Cavitation bubbles are actually one of the most dangerous things to a boat underwater, because as the propeller spins, these little bubbles can appear on the propeller, and actually these tiny microscopic bubbles can actually do massive damage to the surface, because when they attach to a surface, the center it forms almost like a little mushroom shape, and then the center of the bubble collapses first, and that causes all of the pressure to almost like a shaped charge pressure into the propeller. And I was trying to find physicists. I'm like, hey dude, how bad would it be if you were near a 1 meter sized cavitation bubble? And I think one of the calculations I saw was it was 68 tons per square inch, when you were I think it was a tenth of a second before the final collapse. And then the dude was also but the actual maths, once you get to the moment of collapse, the mathematics says you basically reach a singularity. It's uncalculatable without serious maths behind it. How bad it would be.
So what would actually happen then?
Well, there are tunnels by dams where they have messed up the foundation of the sluice that brings water away from the dam, and they have caused cavitation bubbles repeatedly forming in these things, and they don't run for that long. And then when they drain the water, there's giant pits in these tunnels, huge fucking pits in these tunnels. You should look up dams and cavitation bubbles for visuals of the damage that are caused by little tiny air bubbles that aren't supposed to be there, or void bubbles maybe. I don't know exactly what because it's not just air, right? It's sort of an absence of stuffs.
It's a pocket of low pressure where it actually gets such low pressure that the water momentarily boils, and then the pressure repressurizes and it collapses, and that collapsing force causes a singularity of force that makes a tiny it collapses with so much force that a tiny spark of light happens, and it temporarily reaches the temperature of the sun in a very tiny point.
Wow.
That's the what do they call that?
Spell.
That shrimp? The is it the pistol shrimp?
shrimp.
Mantis shrimp. Yeah. That's what they do. Crazy creatures that they are.
But yeah, I talked to a physicist, and he said like we actually don't know what would happen if you had a cavitation bubble like as big as you can do with destroy water underwater, and I thought that was fun. So it's uncharted territory. You're allowed to decide upon the physics of the world with that spell.
We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. Okay, where did we leave our party?
I think we were still on an island, on a salt mining island full of halflings. And me and Sail had just knocked out a dwarf that had identified us and left him bleeding to death in an alley. And I believe Captain John Winters and Nilrim had returned a cat to its rightful owner and gotten some cash.
So
Yeah.
I'm imagining, right, that me and Nilrim, we're walking back to the inn with the empty barrel. And I've got a smile on my face. I'm feeling good. I say to Nilrim, Nilrim, with all this pirating, it's nice to do a good deed once in a while, come somewhere like this, return this cat. It makes me feel good. I'm glad that, maybe the people on this island, maybe they were, maybe they weren't haters. Maybe we won't get chased off this place. Oh, hey, look, I think that's Archie and Sail over there. Let's go and see what they're up to. And then, we walk over with our empty barrel. Hey,
Archie
what's up,
will
guys?
yell very loudly, "Hey, Captain John!"
Hey, Archie, what's going on?
I think you mean Barchi, Captain. Oh, like wink.
Yeah,
Archie?
yeah, we got to try to be a little bit more sneaky with our identity around here, John.
I look around. I look
Wait,
down.
what did they do?
I think there was a dwarf back there who kind of knew who we were. Did you know I have like a cool nickname, the Mad Fist?
Oh, the Mad Fist. That's
How
even better than
cool
the
is
Crimson
that,
Fist.
John?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is cool.
What'd
Mate,
you do with the
not me,
dwarf
the
who knew who you
heretic.
were?
What was that,
happened then to
Nilrim?
the dwarf?
Like, what did you do with the dwarf who you think knew who you were?
Oh, I punched him in the chest and left him bleeding to death in an alley. I say very loudly.
I look at John. Maybe we should get out of here?
I look back over the desert that we walked through to get here for like 8 hours. And I don't know if we can do that walk in the nighttime, right, Neal?
Let's take a look at our map. Our chart.
I think we probably need to get water and stuff. Is the dwarf here right now, or have you left him like? Are we a few like an alley away?
Oh, he's like just back over there, like a couple streets down.
Yeah.
I thought we just didn't want to kill people. We didn't want too much heat on us, so I was like, we'll just leave him.
Yeah, but if he's gonna wake up, he's gonna talk, isn't he?
That's a good point.
Tonight is the
think
night.
it's-
Tonight is the
Yeah.
night of the new moon. There is no starlight. As soon as the sun goes down, you guys are going to need to stay put. You will not be able to get anywhere, essentially.
All right, let's just go and see if he's still on his own.
All right.
We need to go and find the dwarf now.
Yeah, you head back a couple of streets and you find a group of 4 people standing around a dwarf. They're at the
Four
very
what
edge
people?
of the alleyway. 3 dwarves and a halfling.
Do they look like zeroth level fighters, or do they just look like peasants?
No. That's too much. That's too much.
No. I need to know.
I want to get away from the rest of the party. I think we should split up here because I think if everyone's seen the wanted posters and the 4 of us are stood there, mouth agape, looking at a dwarf who's been beaten half
They
to
look
death.
they look like regular townies. You don't see any weapons on them at all. Maybe one of the dwarves has like a dagger at his side, another one has like a bag with a hammer hanging off of it, but
Are any
not
of
like a
them
warhammer.
Yeah, I need bards.
Low probability, but not impossible.
There's a chance.
It's always a chance. There are no bards, but there's someone who likes music in the group.
Don't tempt me.
Treading on real thin ice over here.
All right,
sure.
I think we are gonna split up then.
No.
But we need like a meeting location.
The tavern?
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
we
think
can
we
just
should
go
like
back to-
even stay here, like genuinely.
Yeah.
We've
I
been
don't think we can
recognized
fail.
not by one, but like by 3 different people.
We can't just go into the desert. It's not
No,
safe.
but we could also just hide like bums in the streets for a night.
Can we just break into someone's home and like kill them and sleep there?
Probably could, yeah.
Yeah, that seems like I don't love it. The
Not
muffin's
stupid.
better.
It's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
That's a good idea, Archie.
It's better than sleeping on the street, I suppose.
All right, are there any like homes near us?
Yeah, totally. You're in town.
Okay.
Let's go to the
we're
edge of
gonna-
town. So this is
We're
going to
gonna
be
go
a
to
part
the
of
edge of town
town.
and lockpick a home.
We should probably wait until nightfall, right?
I thought
Yeah.
it was already nightfallish.
Oh
It's
yeah.
getting dark now.
Mm-hmm.
The one danger of waiting till nightfall is that there'll be less people for us to blend in with.
Yeah, we're gonna go now. We're gonna go to the edge of town, and we're gonna find a home, and we're gonna try and lockpick it, I think, and then get in that way.
Okay.
Although, actually, maybe we could stay with Captain Starbuck. No.
You know, I wouldn't want to impose, and there might be stuff inside the home. You know, they already paid us. They're gonna ask for more silver. They know we got a lot. This is just easier, Captain. We don't have to
I
kill
don't know.
anybody either. We can just threaten them.
I don't think it is easier. Let's go and see Starbuck. I think that's a better plan. He'll put us up. He had quite a big house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's
damn it.
do that instead.
Okay.
Cool.
Like
Plus,
I
maybe
was saying to you,
it's
Nilren, before we found, you know, it's better to not. It'd be nice to have somewhere where they don't fucking hate us.
Archie's kind of disappointed because he had like an idea and everyone liked it, and he thought we were finally gonna do like one of his ideas, and now John still had like a better one.
It was a good idea.
Was a good idea.
No, we'll pat you on the back.
We'll come back to that idea on Sunday, trust me. But whilst we do have our friend in town, I think we should make use of it. So I'll now split up. Me and Archie will go, and Nilram and Sale will go, and because me and Nilram both know where it is, so we can guide each other, you know, 2 by 2, so we don't get easily recognized.
Yeah.
To Starbuck's house. We'll go with a 5-minute head start, so I can chat to him first.
Okay.
Cool.
Don't think we got a map of it last time, so here it is this time. This is Kolrogia, the island upon which you're in, and the town of Okistar is right there at the very bottom of it. So for where you guys are, there's like a big rounded mountain range beyond which is the desert, and then there's like trees on either side and little salt ponds all the way along the coast.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So,
Also,
You know.
about that dwarf getting knocked out, I don't know how like rest rules, but by rules, is he gonna wake up in the morning or is it 24 hours after he got knocked out?
Since he's just at 0, he'll wake up in like D4 hours.
But we wouldn't really know that in character, right? Like we don't know how much HP he's at technically. I guess
Because I'm-
you're like a skilled, you're like a skilled cleric. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let the party know that dwarf probably wouldn't be out for very long,
Mhm.
and he'll recognize us.
Granted, it's also nighttime, so maybe like when he comes to, he'll just be asleep. You know, it might not wake up.
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys can head back to Starbuck's place.
well,
Yeah.
Wilmington's place, actually.
It's true. That's true. And you head to Wilmington's place. Give a rap on the door, and the door opens up. The dwarf looks up at you and goes, "Did you forget your shoes?"
Hi, Wilmington. I had some trouble with our inn. I had a falling out with the innkeeper, and everywhere else is full in town. Don't suppose that me and my small crew could sleep here for the night. We'll be gone in the morning, first thing.
Absolutely not, lad. Not in 1,000 years. There are wanted posters all over the place. What are you trying to do? Bring the law down on my head?
Of course not. But I suggest, you know, I don't want to have to stand out here knocking on your door all night. Then you'll surely be in trouble. When you let us in.
Are you threatening me? That's not a way
That's
to
right.
make friends, lad.
I'm just asking for a favor, Wilmington.
I'm rejecting it.
Okay, well, I could pay you.
Look,
What's your?
it's not a matter
your
of
word?
pay. It's a matter of I live here. This is my home. I'm not looking to get myself kicked out. Not looking to be on the run. I'm quite happy. I don't want no trouble for you. Happy to oblige a kitten or two, but
Maybe we could
Stop.
get disguises in your house, and that would make it easier for you to deny.
look,
Yeah.
no means no. And he slams the door in your face.
Is Starbucks? I knock on the door again.
He does not answer it.
Can I get an open doors? No.
I think Archie and I are waiting to go at this point still, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I try and open the door now. Is it locked?
No, it's not.
What a dumb fuck.
I think I opened the door.
He's got 4 wanted pirates in front of his house. He doesn't fucking lock the door.
You throw the door open, and there's the dwarf like retreating into the living room area, and he whirls around to look at you in the doorway, and he goes,
Wilmington, just go and sit down. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be. We're staying here for the night.
You're robbing my house, I see. Well, the gold's upstairs.
Just
I mean,
keep the upstairs.
if he's offering,
Yeah, I mean, you can keep your gold as long as you don't give us any more lip. Have you got any whiskey? Rum?
Listen, I want to smooth this over. We were going to stay in the tavern, then my 2 friends here, as we were bringing the cat, knocked out a dwarf. We're in kind of a bad situation. We know we're wanted. We just need to stay the night. We're not stealing your shit. No one's
You're
gonna know we're
bringing the
here.
thunder of the law down on me. You're not making your life easier. You're just making mine a lot harder.
And sometimes you gotta do that.
Yep. Life's a bitch, Wilmington.
Life's a bitch, Wilmington, and we're fucking pirates. And you know the person upstairs? They're a pirate too, and you're just gonna have to deal with it, okay? Now, sit in your little dwarven chair, and shut the fuck up.
It makes a good
Grumbles
point.
and heads off into the kitchen,
I follow him.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping an eye on
walking out the back door.
I magic missile him.
him. No.
whoa! God damn it.
Roll me.
Well, I guess we got to do the fun anyway, aren't you?
Well,
Shouldn't be initiative, right?
Nope.
Should
Yep. He's walking out the door. He's not aware.
At number 5.
Come on, Wilmington. No, you hit him with a bunch of magic missiles as he like reaches the door and steps through it, and it's like onto his face.
Drag him back in, and I shut the door.
He's dead.
Well, he's not dead. I patch him up.
Do you have a
Unless you
first
wanna
aid
kill him.
or something?
I have intellect.
Yeah, give me an int check.
You can also
we
call
can-
for
Yeah.
them, dear
So
friend.
he's at like -2 by the time you fully patch him up and everything.
No,
He's,
what the fuck happened?
This dumb fuck started walking out the door.
Oh shit, I didn't think of that.
Well, in order to protect his,
Captain, go get the other captain upstairs.
I'm gonna get Starbucks, yeah.
wait, Captain.
Yeah?
There's a cat in this house, right? I look around.
There is somewhere I should be vigilant.
You know that if I see that motherfucker, he's not.
That guy's quick, you won't catch him.
We'll see about that. As I crack my knuckles.
I know him likes dwarves. That's why he patched the guy up and didn't just let him die. I'm gonna pick up the dwarf and I'm gonna put him in a chair to where he kind of looks like he's napping,
With these like bandages and clothes all around
Yeah.
him. You know, you don't
I'll
carry
put a-
bandages on you, so you have to like shred his clothing to bind
Yeah.
the wound. So
But that's
napping. Yeah.
Actually, I have 2 pounds of bandages on me,
Oh, nice.
so nice try.
Nice.
yeah, and I'll assist Neal in looking after the dwarf, so he'll probably heal the full like tomorrow.
Cool.
Alright, I go upstairs to speak to Starbuck.
Yep.
To awake, rather.
You get to the top of the staircase, and there's a little room in there. It's like a little parlor thing. You can see the cat asleep on the soft couch with, like green leather and big brass rivets all over it. There's a small little carved table with a couple of vases or crafts with some sort of dark alcohol in them, a couple of glasses, and then beyond that, there are 2 doors out of the room. One is open into a bedroom. The other is shut.
Wait, sorry, so there's one open door, one shut door, right?
Yeah, outside of this like little parlor.
Yeah, so
cozy.
I'll poke my head into the open door.
Looks like a dwarf's bedroom. It's got a small bed, wide but short, small table.
And then the cat's on the landing here.
The cat's on the couch in the parlor.
I'll knock on the door. In fact, no, I open the door. If it's open, I just open it.
Inside is none other but Starbuck. He's sitting over, like squatting on a little, what do you call it, like a little wooden thing with a hole in the middle with a big chamber pot
Jesus.
underneath. And he looks up at you.
Oh dear.
Scared.
My apologies, Captain. It's just been
Didn't
I didn't mean
expect to
to
see
intrude.
you again.
Didn't mean to intrude. I shut the door behind me. Ah, it's been a hell of a day, let me tell you. Take a seat. Take a seat. You carry on. You carry on. Don't mind me.
Right?
You got anything to
Nilrum's
drink
gonna-
around here? I say as I start opening like cupboards looking for something.
Your eyes are drawn to the crafts of dark liquids on the table before the couch.
Nilrum's gonna find John.
Sure,
John,
you guys
we
can.
told this dwarf about our relationship with Lady Nightingale, didn't we?
I look at Nilrum now in the doorway. I'm on the bed. Starbucks is on the shitter.
Yeah.
We all look at Nilrum as he comes to the door.
I give Starbucks a nod as well.
Wait, you didn't shut the door and give him his privacy. You left it open.
No, wait, no, I did say I shut it. Yeah, I did
Okay.
say so Nilrum's like knocking on the door, is he?
No. So there's a
Sorry.
parlor that the stairs come up, and there's like a little parlor there, and then there's 2 rooms off of that. One of them is the
okay.
shitter. So he comes into the parlor. You guys can
in
talk.
The shit. Right, I see. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I come out into the parlor. What do you
What do we
suggest?
do about that, Captain? We've obviously made him an enemy, and he's a dwarf, so probably his children's children will hate us forever.
Let me speak to Starbucks. Maybe we can smooth it out. If not, you can do what needs to be done.
I don't really want to kill him, you know?
I
respect
don't really want to kill him either. He seemed like a nice guy, you know. He let us in, but he didn't really let us in. But
Well, we walked in.
we walked in, but he was nice enough the first time, you know.
He didn't
The cat-
scream as I shot him with magic missiles. I respect that.
He's brave. Is he alive? So he's alive. He's gonna recover.
I saved him, yeah.
Listen, I'll smooth things over with Starbucks. We'll leave them a few silver. I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can sort things out. And if not, well, then we can. You know, we only met them today. It's not really a big deal.
No, I'd hate to do this, but is the dwarf the house owner? We could own a house.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
I nod. Probably doesn't work like that.
He'll probably go to his daughter with the longest beard or something. I'm not sure
Probably
exactly how it
could be
works. in
whoever has
Dwarven
the will.
society.
I don't know. No, we'll leave and
Okay,
ponder that.
that's a good idea. That's his bedroom over there. Go and have a look.
I'll go search his bedroom as he talks to Starbuck.
There seem to be a great many little papers, little trinkets. There's a small desk, as I said, with drawers that have all sorts of writings. Most of them are in Dwarven. A few of them are in the common tongue. Do you speak Dwarven?
No, not on this character.
Yeah. So they look like facts and figures and tables and primitive spreadsheet style things where someone's adding up columns of information and then maybe shipping receipts or ordering
gonna mix 'em up.
supplies.
You know,
Toss all the papers together. Excellent. Yeah, there's a bunch of little trinkets in here. All of his personal belongings. Nothing in the way of books, really.
anything that looks like a deed?
A deed to the house?
Yeah.
Not if you can't read Dwarven, no.
God damn it. All right. I'm just gonna look for like anything hidden. You know, dwarves are not known for their sneakiness, but there could be like a little hidden safe or something. You know, that Norm finds.
Well, the foot of his bed has a chest, and within that chest, you can see a bunch of weapons, daggers, hammers, a battle axe, a morning star. There's a suit of chain mail in there. There are 2 bags of 50 gold each. There's a 3 sets of locks and keys with some chain in between them. Some torches, empty water skins, a backpack.
God damn it. Anyone else I would rob, but I like this guy. So Norm is going to nicely unpack everything and put it in his bed. Just as like a, you know, I could have robbed you blind, but I respect you, okay? He'll put his little 50 gold bags there. Does any of this look pristine?
I'm sure he'll appreciate that when he wakes up from his nearly fatal wounds that you afflicted on him.
That's right, he will.
All of his stuff is in top quality. It is very well made and well polished.
Nothing magical, could I tell?
You'd need to burn a spell to tell for sure.
Okay, I'll do a detect magic in the morning then.
Okay.
Is there any jewelry? God damn it, Neal, you don't make this easy.
Yeah. Over on the desk, there's like a small tree made out of copper wire that has been like intertwined, just like 40 strands of copper wire that have been twisted together, and then branches come off of it. And there are a set of gold earrings dangling from them, just like little thick gold earrings.
Appraising
a couple
check?
other, yeah.
23.
Each gold earring is probably worth about 4 gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 8 gold total.
I'll throw him in his bed as well. It's like I'm not stealing your shit, okay? This is hard for Nilrim. There's a bunch of shit in here that you could have. There's 100 gold worth of shit.
Yeah.
But he's leaving it because he likes dwarves.
I'm glad you're sticking with it.
And he closes the door and he'll let Captain know that there's a few things in there, but he placed it nicely on the bed and he doesn't want to, we don't want to rob the man blind. We didn't want to do this. We didn't want to fight him.
Yeah. Is well, go. Leave me to talk to Starbuck. You go downstairs and make sure he's all right.
Speaking of downstairs, there's no cat down there. It's fine for now.
Based.
What are the two of you downstairs up to in this random house?
Is there like a living room?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'd just like try to chill in the living room, like close the door.
Yeah, there is
I just don't want to encounter the cat.
There's a dwarf-sized couch and a human-sized couch with a table in between them.
Okay, so I'll chill on the human-sized couch, and I'll use the dwarf-sized couch as like to put my feet up on it.
Nice. Yeah. The couches are made out of like nice thick leather. They've got these like big brass rivets that hold them to the wooden frame. As you look around this house, it looks, quite nice. Like this guy must be middle class, maybe just a little bit upper middle class. If you were a patient man and you could sell off all the treasures in this house, you'd make many hundreds of gold. He must be a well-to-do or semi-important person in town to have this fine of quality of things everywhere. What about you, Sale? Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to go... go ahead.
I was gonna ask, is there any musical instruments laying around?
God, I hope not.
You can peruse the place, and you will find a harmonica stashed on like a shelf, like on display, not as if it were commonly used. One of those like little invisible shelves. Not invisible shelves.
Yeah, Archie's bored and he wants to distract himself from the thought that there's a fucking cat in this house. He's gonna just randomly start blowing into it, see if anything happens.
Yep, it makes a bunch of noise.
Archie thinks this is cool. He'll continue doing it without any regard to how annoying it is.
Sale, what about you?
I probably went into his kitchen or his pantry, and I'm like, I wonder what he's got. Like maybe I could rustle up some dinner.
For starches and bases, you've got a lot of potatoes, just like piles and piles of potatoes and onions, some carrots, and then you can find some jarred, pickled and candied fruits and vegetables.
Does he have those spices? That other dwarf talked about, whether he made
Paprika?
those the paprika potatoes? Yeah.
No, he doesn't have any paprika, unfortunately. But there is a cellar that would go down to where maybe other goods are kept. So you can peruse the cellar and find all sorts of mostly vegetable goods, a couple of fruits, many roots, some nuts, and a bunch of eggs. Some milk.
I'm not a very good cook, but I'm gonna try to like make those baked potatoes because I've been hankering for them ever since that guy talked about like these paprika potatoes. I'm gonna like figure out, okay, does he have like an oven? Do I set a fire?
Yep, there's an oven. It's actually lit, and if you open up the oven, or I guess it doesn't have like a drop down thing, it probably is just open all the time. You can see in there is already a plate of potatoes that are baking in the oven.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait for them to be done then. While I like just kind of screw around in the kitchen.
Yeah, you can just hang out for a little while. Eventually upstairs. Well, no, John, you were going to come downstairs first, right?
No, I'm waiting for Starbuck. I'm sitting by the cart, or standing near the cart. In the parlor waiting for him.
Were you coming downstairs, Nilrim?
Yeah, Nilrim comes downstairs.
Okay. Was there anything you want to do with them before Starbuck gets off the John? Yeah, it doesn't
Let's take
sound-
the little dwarf upstairs and put him in his bed. You know, make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna inquire Archie to come help me take the dwarf upstairs and put the dwarf up there.
Archie's not gonna do it. The cat's upstairs.
Yeah, leave the dwarf downstairs, I think. For now.
I'm gonna get Sale to help me then. You're upstairs. I'm sorry, John.
Well, I mean, I'd see you carry him up the
You
stairs.
see me carry him upstairs?
I guess I'll say like, let me talk to him first, and then.
Okay, well, let me whisper to you. I'll whisper like, he's in bandages. If Starbuck comes down, he's gonna see that we fucked up his friend.
He's not gonna come down. He's not gonna come down.
All right. I drag the dwarf back down.
All right, you drag him back down.
Put him in the chain, give him a kiss on the head.
How long is it? I knock on the door. Are you almost finishing that, Starbuck? It's been a while. Are you okay?
The door opens and out steps Starbuck, sword belt strapped on, looking concerned as he comes out of the room with stench.
Can I have a word with you for a minute, please?
Did I overhear you? Where's my friend?
He's just downstairs. He's okay. He's just had a little falling over. I had my healer look at him.
Mm-hmm.
We have a word in private. I didn't want the crew to hear.
He walks across the parlor and shuts the door at the top of the stairs to it. It's just the two of you and the cat. And the smell wafting out of the chamber room.
Jesus, what's this dwarf feeding you? Anyway, listen, Starbuck, it's been an unfortunate turn of events. I came down here and put ourselves at great personal risk, given the wanted posters to come and bring you your cat. And unfortunately, everything was going well.
Mm-hmm.
My friends and I, not me and the wizard who you saw, the other two, ran into some trouble in town and had a bit of a run-in. And so we needed a place to hole up. And Wilmington, he was a bit shy at first, but we came in and then it looked like he was going to tell the guards, and he had a little fall. He's going to be fine. And,
I need to see Wilmington before this conversation gets any farther.
Of course. I just want you to know how bad I feel about it. You can feel free. Come downstairs.
He sighs and comes on down.
I stay behind him.
Yep.
Does the cat come?
Nope, cat is sleeping and chilling.
My God. I close the door to the parlor behind.
Yeah. He comes
make sure the
downstairs
cat's
and sees the
out.
dwarf all bandaged up and unconscious in a chair. He looks around to the four of you, gives a brief dip of his head in the direction of the two new people, and comes over and puts a finger on Wilmington's neck, checks for a pulse, inspects the bandages, gets up and shakes his head at you guys. Why did you need to do this?
I give him some finger guns, like.
He's got a little bit trigger happy. Like you said, word of us being here gets out to the guards. We're in for a whole lot more trouble, and a lot of people are going to die. So this was the less violent outcome.
We're not
Shakes his
robbing
head.
him. We just
We're
knocked
not-
him out.
We're not robbing him, and Starbucks, I feel so bad about it, I'm going to give you some of your silver back. On the understanding that when Wilmington wakes up here, you explain the situation to him, you calm him down, you know how dwarves can be. You keep him level-headed. You make sure none of what we spoke about gets back to the guards. You can keep some more of your silver, you've got your cat. Everyone's happy, we're gone at first dawn. I don't need to explain to you what the alternative is.
I feel
I
like
give him
I have
finger
much
guns again.
option in this situation.
I'd like you to do it with a smile, though, you know?
You want me to
Smile
smile
for us.
while you fuck me? Okay. I'll
Does he
smile. He gives you a big toothy grin. Eh.
So
I
did you
smile
want
back.
that? Did you want the silver back? I start counting out
10.
100 silver.
He stands and watches you count silver.
Yeah.
How many do you
sort of
count out?
I gingerly push him over 100 silver. He gave me 500, right? Is that correct?
I mean, whatever's on your character sheet is what you have.
I thought it was like thousands he gave you.
I feel like 500 was not the quantity at all, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. Starbuck gives him a chest with 10k silver.
Okay, so I give him 1,000 silver. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, why are we even giving him silver? They're not even gonna like us at the end.
All right, you give him
Because
back
he's gonna
10% of what he gave you.
Yeah. He's gonna say about Nightingale, right?
He's gonna say it either way. Us paying him isn't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Is that true, Starbuck?
What?
The
But I'm
stuff we
gonna-
told you. That Wilmington here, when he wakes up, he's gonna be angry. He's gonna go to the guards anyway.
Of course, I'm not going to say anything.
No,
But if
will
I
he say
was, I'd
anything?
also tell you I wouldn't say anything right now because I don't want to die. So you're just going to have to trust that you've made a good impression on me. Or something.
I look at the rest of my crew with a forlorn face of, what's the word? Not resolve, but
Resignment.
you know, yeah, resignment.
I
Yeah.
throw my hands up, or no, throws his hands up and says, "We should have went with Archie's plan. Archie had a good plan. We had to come
Archie-
back here,
Archie had a good plan. You're right.
and
I
now
thought
we
Will-
pissed
I
off
thought-
a dwarf."
No, I assume we can make an arrangement. You guys keep the downstairs, I keep the upstairs. If you'll help me carry Wilmington up there, and
We're all
we
staying
can just
downstairs tonight, bud.
Yeah, we'll move Wilmington upstairs, so that's fine.
All right,
Archie will give you a hand.
sure. He'll help carry the dwarf and then bring the alcohol back downstairs, and plop it down. Sit on the human-sized couch.
There we go.
I'm gonna
and take
point
a
till
nice.
he goes to the ground. You know.
You want to kick him
No.
off the couch and put him on the floor?
I let him. No. He sits on the couch.
I'll sit next to him then.
Yeah, you sit next to him. That's fine. I'll drink. We'll drink with him.
Yep. Takes a long, stiff drink. Sits.
I pour him another.
Drink that as well.
I pour him another.
And he'll drink that as well. And he will drink everything you put in his hands until he sort of just lists to the side and closes his eyes and just kind of.
It's good.
What are we gonna do?
Archie thinks it's really funny how quickly this little person gets drunk.
Yeah. How fast was it? How many drinks?
Oh, you know,
Contract?
like
I don't know.
three triples, I would say.
Okay.
9 drinks
That's a lot.
in
Good.
maybe 2 hours. But yeah, he sits and drinks with you guys for a while and then passes out from it. You guys are in a possibly hostile situation. So who is actually going to get some sleep tonight, and who
Nilram
is?
needs sleep.
Okay.
Well, hang on. Once the guy passes out, I want to say to the rest of them, all right, what should we do? We're all taking this risk.
He has 10k more silver upstairs, Captain.
Yeah. 11k now.
I say we kill him. We leave the dwarf. And, that'll send a message.
Why
Yeah,
don't we kill them both? You
We
guys
kill
were on
both
board
of
with my plan to
We kill
just
both
go
or we
into a
kill
random
neither.
person. And,
If we kill Starbuck, Wilmington's definitely going to go speak to the gods about Nightingale, and all that's going to come back on us.
We have to probably kill both of them then.
It's all
Well-
about boys.
Yeah.
Can we afford losing our relationship with Lady Nightingale is the question here. Can
Well,
we
I
afford to
mean,
give that up?
you want to see her come down, Archie? Is the White Princess Justice enough for you? Or you want to do it yourself? Because maybe if we don't care if she gets captured, then it doesn't really matter.
Captain, I would really like to feel her skull break beneath my knuckles.
That's what I thought you were going to say. All right. Well, I look at the three of you.
I have a better plan.
Let's hear it, Norum. Quickly.
Why don't we just make them crewmates? You know? Force into our servitude. We don't have to kill them. They obviously,
The guy
somewhat
didn't
of-
even want to let us sleep in his
That sounds
house.
awesome. We
Going
could put
out
them in little
looking for it.
costumes. They could dance around for us on the ship. It'd be so entertaining. It'd be
Yeah,
better
but I
than
don't-
any part.
I don't really want to kill them.
Just hear me out here, okay?
Alright.
Hear me out. All right. This is what I see happened, okay? Sail, Archie. By the gods, I love you both. This whole thing, I don't know what happened with that dwarf.
I nod. It's on them. Yeah.
It shouldn't have happened like that.
Yeah.
I look at Nilrim and say, you could have just stopped the guy. You didn't
No,
have to
there was
kill him.
no stopping him. There's no stopping a dwarf.
I don't want to hear it, okay? The three of you, deal with it, okay? I'm going to sit here in this dwarf's chair. I'm going to drink his whiskey. And when the morning sun rises, I want it done.
What are you ordering us to do, Captain? Be more explicit. Because I would deal with it.
Nilrim.
All right, say old Archie. I say that we bring them on as crew members then.
I mean, I like the solution where we don't kill people.
I agree.
But how willing are these guys going to be on? Like, do you want to sleep on a boat with these two people, like on watch? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you want to reveal our secrets to people we can't trust?
Archie's now been removed from a situation where he has like the authority figure of John to look up to, so he will immediately attach to Sale as the next authority figure and just follow like whatever he says instead.
Captain, I'm not gonna say it. This is on us three. We're a pirate. We're a crew. This is on all four of us. You're the one who's supposed to be making the decisions.
I
You're the
make all
captain, and we're in the field. This should be your choice.
I do
Unless
make
you
the
want me to
decisions.
take over as captain or one of us. But this is your decision to make. You're not supposed to put it on the crew.
All
Be
right,
the man to
Nilrim.
make the decision.
All right, I draw my dagger. I hand it to you. I push it into your chest. Go and fucking sort it right now.
Okay, Nilrim goes and slits both their throats.
The dwarf is upstairs, right?
Yep, now go upstairs to go
Okay.
kill him.
So as you make your way to the stairs and your boots start hitting them, Captain Starbuck, with his eyes still closed, says,
Wait, no. I slit Captain Starbuck's neck first because he's on the chair.
Okay, well then as you walk over to him and, you know, your boots get real close to him, his hand kind of goes up and goes, I have an objection.
He does it. I'm sorry, but the captain gave Nilrim an order.
All right, well, you need to make me an attack roll now because the man who's feigning passed out being drunk is not going to take this laying down.
Does my bard dagger have it to hit at all?
This is your bard dagger.
Yeah.
Let me double check the bard character sheet. I can still find it.
Ending to be asleep.
Non-magical dagger.
Unlucky. 10.
10 against his
Natural
2 from
AC?
Dex, but his eyes are
No,
closed.
he doesn't get dex. His eyes are closed. He's lying down.
Yep. So
lying down.
you stab him, but it is not like the throat slitting that you had hoped for.
2.
Okay. He loses about 10% of his HP from this attack.
Alright.
And I think we... I'm going to need an initiative roll between you and Starbuck.
I'm gonna jump in to help Nilrim as well, if that's possible. At whatever
Yeah,
point it's
totally.
appropriate.
Anyone who wants to participate can participate in this action. Here's a Starbuck. Grab some player characters. Archie, John, Nilrim, Sale. There we go. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, here's my other attack. Nope.
I can't find it. I'm
What
going
can't you
to
find?
try to control, like, basically hold him down as Nilrim stabs him to death.
Gotcha. Can we get initiative rolls?
We already
I
did
mean,
an attack.
I'm sitting on the chair. I think we're just waiting on Archie.
Okay. They got removed somehow. Sorry, could you re-add your initiative to the order? I apologize.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm adding your tokens. Just click on the number, the 0, and you can modify it with whatever number you had.
Oh,
Cool.
sick.
You originally rolled a 14. I don't know if you want to go with that, but
Yeah, I will go with the original roll. That is the most appropriate one. John, would you roll for initiative?
I'm not rolling it.
Okay. So, Archie, you're first. You hear the order. You see Sale go over and take a stab at Captain Starbuck, who takes a wound.
Yeah.
And-
I'll follow orders and I'll punch him.
Okay, you come up. By now, his eyes are open, and he will dodge your attack. That is a 10. You put your fist into the soft couch. The leather bends. The wood creaks under the weight of your blow. And you're offhand.
Not used to punching little people.
This is a human. This is
Oh, true.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
17 is a good hit, though. His. Oh, whoops, wrong button. He will take 9 damage. That is not
Rip.
79 damage. I'm sorry. Oh my
Arch's
god.
not that OP. Come on.
No. -2, -9. There we go. And Sail.
Yes. What would you like me to roll?
Well, you wanna hold him
pin
down?
to the couch. Pin him to the couch, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, give me an attack roll against AC 12 to grab him, and then an opposed strength check to hold him. Oh, yeah, you can get in there and grab a hold of him, no problem. And opposed strength checks.
Oh,
Well, you
Somehow you
both
win.
fail, and you roll a natural 1. So I think you grab him, and there's like a scuffle, and you both like tumble to the ground, scuffling with each other. Neither of you really getting any advantage, but both prone at the end of it. And Snilrum?
It's up to you. I rolled a 2 earlier, but I thought.
No,
that
it's
we
been a
were gonna
long
switch
time.
into-
Let's
Okay,
roll
I'll
initiative.
roll again.
Yep.
6.
Prone
Prone?
dagger down. Any
No
prone
dex?
bonus is going to be lost between him and Sail rolling
High
back
ground?
and forth.
Okay, we're good.
Captain Starbuck's turn. Well, he rolled in with his cutlass, but now that he's wrestling on the ground, I don't know if he can really get to it and use it. So he will. He will use his words instead.
Yes.
Is it gonna work?
Probably not. I have a feeling that this can't be talked out of. But he will say, if you kill me here, you'll never get off this island alive. And he will attempt to break free of Sail and roll away. So Sail, give me another strength check. Starbuck isn't super strong. No. He tries to kick you off of him and tries to scramble to the door, but can't quite make it as you grab his legs and just drag him back. And we will re-roll initiative. John, call these dogs off. You need my help getting off the island.
This is Koibu yelling for help, Nick.
Yeah. What, you want to come with us now, Starbuck?
I'll help you get off the island. I'm not here to betray you.
I think about the cat. I feel really bad about killing him because of the cat.
Oh man, if Koibu would have just let me kill him, Nilrum was gonna kill him, go upstairs, kill the dwarf, and then he was gonna kill the cat.
Holy
was- that
shit,
was
you
the plan,
fucking
yeah.
monster, dude.
That was the current plan, yeah.
I guess that's everyone's initiative rolls. Archie, Sail, and Starbuck are rolling back and forth on the floor.
Oh god.
What are you gonna do,
I hate
Archie?
this. I don't know what to do.
It's your call, Captain.
Well, it's Archie's initiative.
Yeah, but if he pauses to look to the captain
Oh,
for what
okay.
to do,
Then it goes to Nilrum, baby.
Wait, Starbuck. Explain, why can't we get off the island without you? You better make it good.
I guess he can talk, right? He's wrestling, but he can, through broken grunts, he can mumble out a few words here or there. There's a ship.
I'll hesitate and like not wrestle as hard for the next minute while he talks.
There's a ship. A ship waiting, looking for pirates. It's docked just on the other side of the island. If you kill me, they'll know that you're here, and they'll catch you before you get anywhere. You need me to get past the ship.
Alright, fine. Let him go.
Archie?
We need you, but we don't need the dwarf.
Nilrum, were you rolling in initiative with the magic missile?
Yeah, The magic missile can.
Do you
wing
let it
by his
resolve?
head.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna have to resolve. So 2 magic missiles will by his head. Yeah.
Okay. Sail weakens his grip. Nilrum intentionally flubs his spell, and Captain Starbuck scrambles back as far away from you guys as he can, like into a corner, breathing heavily.
Nilrum like walks, like takes 2 steps towards the stairs and looks at Winters.
Starbuck shakes his head.
Leave him. We're gonna leave one alive. We might as well leave both.
All or nothing, Captain.
Stop.
Come on now.
I'm doing this for the cat, all right?
Good.
I want you to know that.
Mamushi deserves a full life.
True.
Yeah. Tomorrow morning, you are gonna come with us, get us back to our ship, and then we'll talk again once we're there. Bring the cat with you. You
And
know,
the
cage for
dwarf.
it or something. The dwarf's not going to be moving, I think.
The dwarf knows information as well, Captain.
Yeah, but
Either they're both coming.
He can't come with us. He's unconscious.
Well, we do have healing salves. I'll like pull it out of my pocket. We could get him up on his feet tomorrow.
All right, I think that's a good idea. Then we can talk to both of them. This is proving. I turn to look at Stark. This is proving to be a very expensive endeavor. I was having a nice day before all of this, and I think if there's a reason you're still alive, that's the reason. All right, someone go and wake up the dwarf with the healing salve.
I'll go upstairs and bring the dwarf down.
Mm-hmm.
Captain, can we wake him up in the morning when I have more spells?
I went down like a sack of shit. You think he's going to be a problem?
I think he might have a issue with me going upstairs and detect magicking all their shit. Yes.
All right, fine. Wake him up in the morning. It's not a big
Starbuck
deal.
calls up to you. You're not going to find any magic up there. We know better than to keep it in our house.
Oh,
Where do you keep it?
keep it?
Wait a minute. What did you say?
Yeah.
You heard me?
You got magic?
I know where a thing or two is stashed. Like you, I've managed to get my hands on some of the White Prince's healing salves.
Oh well, Starbuck. Why didn't you say?
Because you were trying to murder me.
All right, new plan. You, the dwarf, the cat, you come with us on our ship. You take us to your. You got like a thing you can put the cat in, like a crate or something?
Carrier.
Are you kidding? Mamushi runs free.
Not on my ship.
Can't we
Archie
just
has
leave her
got a
here?
problem with cats. We should be okay.
Wilmington's not gonna be a trouble. He's got too much skin in the game to rat you guys out. Bring the White Prince down on him too.
He better not rat us out, or he'll have no skin.
I don't want to kill a dwarf. Let's just leave the fucking dwarf and the cat here. It's fine.
All right, fine.
If you do fuck us, I promise you that we will come back here and we will kill every one of you. But you're coming with
In
us
the
to get us
town.
off this island.
Like
Well,
we
I
will
can
burn
do
the
that.
city to the ground.
I can do that.
You're all
I'm
fucked.
getting really into the intimidation, so now I'm like threatening to actually like single-handedly kill the entire town.
He accepts what you say. His head bobs up and down vigorously. Great. Now let's just hope no one heard that scuffle, and that no one comes looking for Wilmington tonight. And maybe we'll get out of this alive.
Not we, you.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I pour him a drink.
Quite the night we're having.
He sips it gingerly.
Should we tie Starbuck up and set a watch?
That's
I'd like to get some
unnecessary
sleep.
now. Come on, look at me.
I'm gonna bandage him up as well.
Yeah,
Barely
I'll-
walk at this point, he says, and sort of like holds his side where he's been like punched in the ribs, and he's got these like other hole in his shoulder, and his jaw's all cracked, and his nose is bleeding.
Oh, Koibu, real quick, I have a mechanical question. So, I'm not always wearing my brass knuckles, right? Like I'm like walking around town, or if I'm like sitting in the house here, I'm not wearing them. But every time we've done like damage calculation, I feel like we've just calculated my damage with brass knuckles. Are we assuming that I'm just like putting these on quickly? at the start of a fight?
I
or
might be
should
misremembering, but I seem to recall you saying something about like you keep them in your pocket so you can just reach in and pull them out and be like equipped right
Right.
away.
Right. So it'd be like drawing a sword, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. got it.
Which you can do as part of your initial action unless somehow your hands were bound or your pockets were stolen.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
If you want to make attacks without brass knuckles, it's just a
I would declare
D3
it,
and
so-
it's all like temporary. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right.
I don't think we need to tie him up, but we should keep watch. I can probably stay awake. I think between me and Archie, the spellcasters can sleep and we can keep an eye on him.
Nope.
We'll sit on the sofa. One of us can have a nap for a few hours while the other one sleeps, and then we can alternate. I'm pretty sure that Starbuck can't win a fight against either of us.
As Archie falls asleep, his head kind of falls on Captain John's shoulder.
And with
I
that,
pull a
we'll
little
go to our
blanket
break.
I pull a little blanket over him.
We'll see you guys on the other side of our break with everyone well rested.